Let's be honest, most of us only buy clothes for the life we live regularly. Work, casual outings, weekends, errands, which is fine. But real life doesn't always announce itself in advance. Sometimes you're invited somewhere formal within a short notice. Someone invites you on a sudden trip, that sudden vacation, a ceremony, or a difficult moment. And in those moments, fashion stops being about how many trendy outfits you have in your wardrobe. It becomes about preparedness. So today, I'll be talking about some fashion items you don't always wear, but when you do need them, they save the day. These are not your everyday pieces. They are the quiet essentials that always save the day and help you to stop panicking and feel more prepared. But before we jump right into the video, if you are new here, hi there. I am omobolaakinwa, and this is where travel, fashion, lifestyle meet the sweet living while staying on a budget. So if you're ready to live the sweet life, hit the subscribe button to join the family. Just a warning though, this sweet life can be addictive. And to my returning subscribers, you all are the MVPs. Thank you for growing and living the sweet life with me. You all definitely rock. Now, without further ado, let's get right into the video. The first item on our list today is the statement jewelry. I know when you hear statement piece, you're thinking loud, bold, sometimes impractical, but no, that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about one intentional piece. It could be your earring, it could be your bracelet, it could be your necklace, something that just completely changes how an outfit reads or speaks to others. And no, it does not have to be big. It does not have to be dramatic. It just needs to be intentional and speak to who you are as an individual. The thing is, there will be days when you don't have time to think about your entire outfit, or you just feel like wearing something simple. And in those moments, a statement jewelry does something very powerful. It creates focus. Suddenly, that outfit that you did not give a second thought begins to look super deliberate. What's important is that you don't reach for your statement jewelry very often, and that's fine. Its value is not in how often you use it, it's more in the impact that it creates when you do use it. Personally, I find that a statement jewelry helps me out on days when I'm traveling and I'm packing light and I just want something to carry the entire outfit, or when the outfits that I have available is just too casual or plain for an event that isn't, or sometimes when I just want to look put together without even having to buy anything new. Those days when you just want to have to make do with what you have, the statement pieces, they work perfectly. And here's something people don't talk about. A statement piece would always give you confidence without effort. I mean, what effort do you need to put on a statement neck piece or a bracelet or earring? Little to no effort, right? You don't have to style it, you don't have to explain it. You just put it on and it carries the entire look. And that's why you don't need a collection. One or two pieces that work for you and feel like you will go a long way. Because when the moment calls for polish and presence, that piece does the work for you. Now, let's talk about the white outfit. This is one of those things that people tend to put off owning because they feel like, I don't wear white often. And I get it. That's right. You don't wear white often. But that's not the point. White is not an everyday color. It's more of a situational color. There are moments when white just makes sense. And when those moments come, nothing, I repeat, nothing else can replace it. And here's the part people don't prepare for. When you suddenly need a white outfit, it's usually very urgent. Either a special gathering or a yacht party or some sort of 50th birthday celebration or just a random event that someone invites you to. And scrambling to find one at that moment when you need it most time leads to you feeling very uncomfortable in whatever outfit you find, or a poor fit, or just low quality. A good outfit should already exist in your wardrobe, just waiting for the perfect moment. It doesn't have to be trendy or dramatic. It just needs to be comfortable, the right fit for you, and something that speaks to your personality so that when you actually do wear it, you feel very confident. The thing about the color white is it shows everything. And when you have a white outfit, the quality, the fit, the fabric, your posture, every single thing is out in the open. And that's why having a white outfit that you trust is very important, because when the moment comes for you to wear it, you're not adjusting yourself all day. You're not concerned about transparency or just second guessing yourself. You are prepared. And that's what it really comes down to. The purpose of owning a white outfit isn't to wear it often. It's to not panic when the moment calls for it. The next on the list is a black or neutral funeral appropriate outfit. Let's talk about this one properly. I know it's uncomfortable, but it is very necessary. This is not a fashion video kind of item, but a life preparedness item. Loss doesn't send you a calendar invite. Neither does it wait until you feel ready. It just comes. And when it does happen, the last thing you want to be thinking about is, do I have something appropriate to wear? Or when can I go shopping? When you think about a funeral appropriate outfit, I'm sure you're not thinking about style. You're thinking more of respect, composure, ease, comfortability, especially during such an emotionally heavy time. And here's the honest part. When you don't already own one, you end up making rush decisions. You buy something out of stress or just buy something that doesn't fit well. Or worse, you wear something that makes you feel self-conscious when you should be focused on showing up for others. A reliable funeral outfit should be modest, comfortable, and neutral, most times black or something in that same family. And most importantly, easy to move around in for hours. It doesn't have to be expensive, it just has to be thoughtful and ready. This is one of those pieces you hope you don't need often, but when you do, you'll be grateful you planned ahead. Let's talk about swimsuits, because I know this is one item a lot of us buy only when we need it. And we either end up with something trendy, looks good in photos, but very uncomfortable, or something you've had for a very long time, is old, and you don't even feel confident wearing anymore. And the funny thing is, it happens to most of us. We don't think about swimwears until the moment comes. That moment when you actually do need it. Or you're on vacation and you realize that your hotel has a pool and every other person has a swimwear and you're just stranded. Yes, those moments come. But the thing is, a proper swimwear is not all about looking like a model on Instagram. It's about feeling secure in your body, especially when you'll be wearing that same swimwear in public. Because imagine your swimwear doesn't fit well and you're supposed to be enjoying the moment. Now, you're concerned about your strap, about coverage, about feet, something isn't sitting right. And that is the real cost. Not the money, but the experience you lose. A proper swimwear should stay in place when you move. It should flatter your body type and should feel appropriate for the environment that you are in. Not everything needs to be revealing or dramatic or Instagram model worthy. Sometimes the most powerful thing is feeling comfortable enough to relax. And this is why owning at least one good swimwear matters. You should have more than one, but at least have one. Because when you have it, you don't hesitate, you don't have to overthink it, and you don't have to cancel plans. You just show up beautifully. The next point is the right undergarment for your outfits. This one is subtle, but it is one of the most important items in any wardrobe. Special outfits require special undergarments, and most people don't realize it until it is too late. Imagine you buy a beautiful dress, you like how it looked in pictures on Instagram or on the hanger, and then you try it on, and suddenly something feels off. The dress is perfect, but the foundation is just wrong. And no matter how expensive or stylish an outfit is, if you wear the wrong undergarment, you quietly ruin that outfit. And this is why choosing the right undergarment is very essential. Think about it. You have a strapless dress, a backless top, a bodycon dress that fits you perfectly, and you don't have the right undergarment for it. Now you're wearing a full coverage bra for a backless dress. How do you want to pull that off? So now you're either stuck with not wearing the dress or scrambling to find the appropriate bra at the last minute. You don't want to be doing that. And here's the thing, because they are not everyday outfits that you would normally wear, you do not realize when you don't have the right undergarment for them until the time comes. And at that point, there's no alternative. You cannot improvise. You cannot manage. You cannot even just ignore it, because then you start feeling uncomfortable. And you know one thing for sure, discomfort and insecurity about what you're wearing always shows. And that is why this matters beyond fashion. Undergarments are invisible, but they control how you feel in your clothes. And owning the right ones means you're always prepared and you're not limited by your wardrobe. This next one is something that seems small until you don't have it. A formal event clutch. Most people don't even think about it until they're already dressed or already running late, and suddenly they're asking themselves, where would I put my phone? Formal events expose bag choices immediately. Imagine you show up in a beautiful dress to a formal event, nice heels, makeup on fleek, hair on fleek, and then you're holding a big bag. You're carrying a structured bag. Or worse, you're holding your phone, your lipstick, your lip gloss, your keys in your hand. See how bad that looks on you. And it doesn't just look awkward, it feels awkward. I'm very sure you will feel awkward doing that. A good formal clutch does something very important. It disappears. It holds exactly what you need it to hold. Your phone, your lip gloss or lipstick, and probably your keys, and allows you to move freely. You're not thinking, oh, I don't want to drop my phone here, because why? And one thing about formal events is hands-free is not a luxury. It is a necessity. You need to be able to move freely, greet people, take photos without feeling uncomfortable. So if you do not have one, go and get one today. You don't have to have like 10. You just need to have one or two reliable ones that will work for you very well for a very long time when you actually do need them, preferably in neutral colors. I'm talking black, gold, sometimes silver. A clutch will save you unnecessary stress and help you to enjoy that event that you've decided to show up for. If you don't have one today, go get one. A traditional attire is deeply important. Now, I know that a lot of us have traditional attires from Owambes, being Ashwebi ladies, but there are times when those outfits, especially with the styles that we sew now, like in this climb, there are times when those styles or those outfits will just not work. And in those moments, you actually do need a traditional outfit. I'm talking your Ankara or your lace, properly sewn, modestly sewn. Because imagine you're going for a family gathering, you don't want to be too revealing. You don't want to wear an outfit that you've had for 3 years that just doesn't fit anymore, or a style that was sewn according to a trend in a particular time. You just want something that works every single time. And here's the thing about those events that you need to wear traditional outfits to. There are always photos or there are always things that you need to do. And at that point, if you're not comfortable, you're just going to miss out on the experience that you could have had and people that you could have enjoyed speaking with without feeling too self-conscious or uncomfortable. This traditional outfit is not about how often you wear it, but what it shows, what it represents, and how you are portrayed when you actually do. This is one of those pieces that you will probably not touch for like months, but when you do touch them, they are irreplaceable. It's not just clothing, it's belonging. The common theme here is very simple. These items don't have to serve you every day. They just have to serve your real life. Those moments that arrive suddenly and carry so much meaning and require so much intention. And one thing, being prepared is also a form of elegance. And a thoughtful wardrobe is not about having a lot of items. It's about having what matters before you need it. If this video made you rethink one item you don't have yet, it has already done its job. Now, let me know in the comment, which of these items do you already have and which ones have you been overlooking? That's it for today. If you enjoyed this conversation, do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and stay with me, because here we're not just dressing better, we're thinking better about style. Thank you so much for watching and being part of this community, and see you in my next video.